Alright, g'day guys, welcome back. This is an Ultimate Showcase, so defense stats will be shown on Super, boss stats will be shown on screen. This team I've run just to kind of form the team. I haven't run God Goku as a leader in quite some time, so that is the aim of this, and with all the buffs that he got during the worldwide celebration for his team, as well as the anniversaries come and gone, plus Ultimate Gohan, who you see on screen here, who I'll take any opportunity to run, especially because he will share shocking speed, at least with God Goku. That's the team that we formed. Future Gohan, obviously, because he is one of, if not the best unit kicking around at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and see how we go. The blue Goku and Vegeta there will have their dodge activated because they are in slot 1. However, they will not get any additionals. They need to get to 20 key. We are at 19. So it'll just be a defensive stack for them this turn, no attack stacks. Gohan will keep, Ultimate Gohan will keep on rotation, given that his intro lasts 2 appearances. Providing you keep him on rotation, you'd lose it if we floated him off immediately. So the blue duo there kicking off, well, I call them the blue duo, I probably should still. The God duo would be the other one who will turn blue later on in the fight. But we dodged a good majority, I guess. 4-3, 430k defense Gohan kicks off at. Now, same as the blues, actually. He needs 20 key to get the additional that's a chance to be a super. And actually, funnily enough, so does Future Gohan. The whole rotation required 20 key. We didn't quite get there. We did get a little bit unlucky at the start of the turn, with the key, but that's just to be expected sometimes, it's RNG. Now, after these intros play out, I would point your attention towards the boss stats that I've edited over the health bar of Merge Zamasu there. There's 3 things, specifically in this phase at the very least, that you'll notice I've highlighted with a little white glow kind of thing. They're basically just the differences or points to consider when taking on this fight. Basically, the things that make Zamasu either different himself to other bosses, or things that he does that you can maybe exploit with certain units when you're selecting your team for this fight. So you'll notice there that at the very top, he has a little armor thing. Basically, as you may have seen at the end of the last phase there, Future Gohan was doing 0 damage. By the way, we're proccing this standby skill because no matter what, we will die here. We need to build up the damage reduction by super attacking with the GT duo, and unfortunately the AoE, which is far too commonly in slot 1, would kill us before we got a chance, so we'll use the revive. So yeah, Zamasu can take 0 damage from attacks that do under a certain amount. I can't remember exactly what that is. His AoE will do 500k because it is a normal attack, for lack of a better kind of description. It is basically just a normal attack. So 500k, that's something you need to keep in mind. That's why there's a little AoE symbol there next to the attack stat. And then his super attack is a Ki Blast super. And why that is important is obviously it can be nullified. Ultimate Gohan in this team is a unit that can nullify that attack. But you also have units like Janemba, Gamma 2, the Int 19 and 20, the androids. Now, not to say they're all going to be perfect units for this event, especially with the AoE, which is kind of the biggest point of this event, the thing that will separate the boys from the men, so to speak. But it is still something to take into consideration because that super attack will certainly kill you, especially with all the damage you're going to probably take from normals and the AoE anyway. So, unfortunately, we did have to get this revive, as I mentioned, a little bit earlier in the fight than otherwise anticipated, but at least it gets us kind of it keeps us alive, I guess, is the best point. Now, with this turn here, again, 20 keys who we're looking for both Goku and, the blues and Gohan. 6 key orbs for these, for God Goku. In his first appearance here, we got that. Everyone will have a decent amount of links. Gohan will have, 2 links, but that's okay. We got him to 20 key there, so we'll see how he goes. 20 key for the blues, so they'll get an attack stack, after they possibly dodge the super. They don't. Okay, we'll take this head on. We'll have the 50% damage reduction because we haven't attacked yet, so 300k is really not all that bad, all things considered, and they're just under 500k defense, which is pretty good. Obviously, that wasn't 500k prior to attacking, but there's the second attack, the second attack, which stacks attack. It's hard to say that all at once. Pardon me. But yeah, see how he's taking 0 damage there. It's obviously not a crit, but yeah, Zamasu does nullified damage up until a certain threshold. Kicking off at 300k is my God Goku, so that's the 69% one. Has majority of links active. Gets the guaranteed additional from getting 6 key orbs, and he boosts up to 430. So he's doing really quite well. I really like God Goku. That's why I wanted to run this team. And at nearly 7.5 million damage, it's yeah, he's awesome with all that guard. Look, he's taking no damage with the dodge as well. 550k, 7 mil for Gohan. He's got the additional coming. It could be a super, and then possibly the hidden potential after that. Where are we going? Yeah, 8. Look how much it jumps. Now the reason it jumps so much is because his intro is still active. It just does so much for him. And then with the greatly raised as well. Look at that. Not quite 10 mil, but 1.2 mil defense. He's crazy. He still has guard active as well, and he can certainly nullify this, which he does. Oh, that is a Gohan turn if ever you've seen it. That is him at his very best. All right, we'll transform with them. We might get lucky here. So unfortunately, with the revive going off on the same rotation last turn, we've got no stacks with the friend God Goku, nor with these guys. So they'll kind of pretty much be at their minimum. Now the area of effect we do have in slot 1 again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. No, wait. Yeah, we do. So a difference in this regard is that we have the chance to dodge with the gods. Outside of the hidden potential dodge, I should say. I do have a little bit of dodge built into them. But as long as we can dodge, I wanted to link them up, but I don't think that's wise. We need the 6 key orbs with God Goku, so we'll do that. We want 20 key with Gohan. Now he takes 5 attacks to build up, same as the Ultimate Gohan actually, but Future Gohan is only normals. So whilst Ultimate Gohan has done 4 supers, he's 80% of the way built up. Gohan has only done 1 attack so far, but any normals will count anyway. He takes 70 odd K there. So hopefully we'll get him built up, because you get the additional from being at 20 key here. So yeah, 7.2, 3.6. Very nice from God Goku to kick things off, considering he's got guard and dodge at the same time. He's doing the crits. We'll finish off this phase, I'd imagine. We got lucky with the dodge for the AoE on the LR gods, who would have surely died with no build up or anything like that. Plus type disadvantage, they would have got slapped to bits. We're going to dodge this. No, we're taking every super attack head on so far. That's rough. So that's Gohan with his second attack, 5 total to build up. This will be his third. So 400k defense. Now he has all that damage reduction, so that lower looking defense stat is not as, oh, then he's up to 500k, is not as detrimental as one might think. So that's, what's that, 4 attacks total he's done, and he'll give the gods an opportunity to show off what they can do. I mean, it's not their ideal situation with only 3 out of 7 links and no stacking done prior to transforming. That's just how it is, but they're still decent enough. I wanted to bring them given how well they link with the God Goku and the new Blue Goku and Vegeta here. So we'll get Vegito out. We'll launch this. This is where the animations really kick into 10 out of 10 for these guys. I love it. From this point on, it's so good to watch. Now, the GT duo, again, speaking of 5 super attacks needed to build up, they also need 5 super attacks, same as Ultimate Gohan, but they build their damage reduction. So we get a guaranteed additional super if they're at 24 key, a guaranteed normal if they're at 18 key, which also has a chance to be a super attack, and then obviously the hidden potential. So we can't get built up in one go, unfortunately. But we will have defense support on the rotation when we put Vegito in slot 1, who provides 50% defense to the super attack effect of all allies. after doing his 18 key super. Obviously, that can only happen once being the 18 key super, but that's okay. Where are we at here? I'm going to try and, yeah, well, I'll do that because I want to get him at full key. God Goku will have to go that way because it's only 5 orbs the other way, so that's that. So we won't get to 24 key with Goku and Vegeta there at the end, but that's okay. Alright, so dodge, 500k defense, not quite 6 mil damage. Remember, he only got 1 stack of attack, so all of our attack stackers in the gods, I guess we should say, the god duos, really haven't had too much of an opportunity, but he's got his additional at 4 mil with 600k defense. He will have damage reduction and dodge, so there is plenty he's doing, plus he's super effective against all types, so those lower attack stats are still doing a little bit more than what they otherwise would. And he's got potential for a few more. That's a normal. That's his 5th attack, which is also normal. He has a total of 6. The way we did it with using the active skill in slot 2, then moving in slot 1, it's a possible total of 6 super attacks that he can do. So I think we missed the hidden potential with that turn. But God Goku is launching his 4th super attack now at 7.5 mil, not quite 700k defense. This is the super attack which will activate his extra attack. So this additional here is why you see it jump to 9.4 mil and almost 750k defense with a 50% chance to dodge and guard. This Goku is crazy. He's so much fun. He's so much fun. He really just kicks on. Hopefully we get to see this rotation again before the fight is over, just to see where he would be at with a double super with fully built up. But the GT duo are just kind of trucking along here, building up the damage reduction. So not quite 500k defense with 20% damage reduction, rounding out the rotation here. I don't think we'll get the hidden potential. We're not quite tanking because of that. So what was that? 500k. We're reducing damage by 20%. So 700k damage there. Down by 20% would be what? 560k defense. We had. Yeah, so that makes sense. Now, the key thing to take away from this Zamasu, where he's in this phase here, we'll use the active skill with both Gohans this turn, by the way, is that his super attack is an unarmed physical attack. Super attack. So that is also open to be nullified. So you're looking at things like Physical Metal Cooler, Tech Super Gogeta. Now, a lot of these units probably aren't ideal in this stage regardless, but if you can kind of jimmy a team so that they're hidden to this point and they can somehow survive normals, which I think might be a bit of a struggle regardless, you can nullify their super attacks. Not to say that you should, but you can. So Gohan there, we only need 20 keys, so we can just do it like that if we want. We'll do that, get him a little bit high with a little bit of healing. God Goku needs to get those orbs, and oh, damn it. What I should have done is moved Gohan into slot 2 before using the active skill here. That way you would have got legendary power, but that's a shame. I made a mistake there, but it's alright. It shouldn't be too much trouble. This will attack break the first attack in the turn, so where future Gohan would have been his most vulnerable, he wouldn't have been really anyway because he did his active skill, which counts as an attack to activate his damage reduction. We're just going to get rid of that first attack in the first slot from Zamasu regardless. That did decent damage. Now the active skill for both Gohans, given that they were 4 out of 5 attacks to build up their passive, is now complete because of the active skill. That counts as their 5th attack. So this is a fully built Gohan at 7.3 mil damage with 480k defense. Guaranteed crits, by the way. 5 mil with 580k defense, all that damage reduction as well. I haven't properly memorized where his damage reduction ends up at the very tail end of fights, but it doesn't matter when he's triple or quad super and with guaranteed crits. I mean, we're going to finish this phase. We'll finish this fight in this turn, I guess. Now, we've taken almost every super attack head on, and we've just lived to tell the tale. So this is a very good team. You know, whilst we probably were aiming to count on dodges for the most part, we've taken every super attack on the chin, and we've lived to tell the tale, and we'll get the win at the end of this turn, I'd imagine. Gohan being fully built up to round things out should should finish off, especially, I mean, he would have super effective against all types anyway because of the active skill essentially bumping him up to 24 key for this turn, but he has 24 key anyway. 11 mil, over 600k defense. What a monster. Yeah, very, very, very good unit. And that is the end of Red Zone, Dismal Future Edition, Fusion Zamasu. Let me know what you reckon of the stage, guys. It's easily one of the hardest fights in the game. Let me know what you reckon of God Goku's team now that it's received multiple buffs and will continue to receive buffs almost forever and a day. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, do all the rest if you choose. If not, all good, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.